Hey everybody, welcome back to Koali Beach. Today we're announcing the winners of the logo competition. And as always, we are joined by, actually, not as always, we've got the entire team together today. We've got the awesome Deladysigner.
Hello.
As well as the awesome Rudi. How are you doing, Rudi?
Hello, I'm good, and you?
I am great, but there's actually one more person that we need to announce. We've even got Keralis in here. Hi, Keralis.
Yay!
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
This is so funny to
Hi.
have the four of us again in an episode or a
It's
video.
just the second time, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the second
Yeah.
time this has ever happened.
But I mean, the video is worth it, right? It's worth it.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is one of the biggest and probably most awesome videos for us to do, at least. Can I say for a minute that we've all been super surprised by how many actual submissions we've gotten into the contest. Like, we just threw it out there,
crazy.
hoping for the best, but we were, like, our expectations were blown out of the water, and I'm not even kidding. We've gotten over 100 submissions, and
Yeah.
it was actually really tough to pick the 10 best ones, and it took quite a bit of interchanging all kinds of opinions back and forth, but we've come out of it alive, I think.
Yep.
Absolutely, yes.
They've been amazing, like really well made as well. Like, I mean, professionally made logos. It was like insane. I'm impressed.
Yes.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, absolutely. They are really, really good, yeah. And I really can't wait to show them off.
Oh yes, me too.
At least the top 10 we have.
Yes, so the way that we'll be doing this is we've gotten a top 10, which has been calculated by all sorts of algorithms and interesting computations. Actually, this is all thanks to the Deladysigner, who might as well be called the Lady Planner at this point. Have I ever said that the lady is probably the one person who's keeping the entire Koali project together? If it weren't for all the planning and trying to get us on the rails when we keep going off the rails, we couldn't have done it without you, lady.
Mhm.
So,
I tried.
Yes,
Thanks for
Thank
absolutely
you.
right. Yeah.
especially myself, I've been crazy off the rails.
Were you?
Oh, not just you. It's also me.
Well, I have been as well during the series, but like for this last few weeks, I thought, yeah, we should try and just do this and not delay anything since you are leaving to Japan and so,
Big in
yeah.
Japan.
Silver Japan, Silver Japan. Okay.
So shall we just
Japan.
start with logo number 10 and just
Yes.
go with the flow?
Go with the flow.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's a fair thing.
Okay,
Yes.
so logo number 10 has been made by Christian Waszulewski. I sure hope that is the right one. And you guys can see it right now, the logo. I sent the logo right now. And yeah, I think I really like this one, especially with the
Pretty
bird.
bird.
But I know
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I just like it, the color scheme and everything.
Yeah,
It's
I think-
Really
happy.
nice done.
Yeah, and we have to add. I mean, it's still one of the top 10 out of hundreds. No, it was actually 100 logos or even more. I don't know.
Mhm.
But it, 10th place is really good. It's not that it's the 10th place. It's the 10th out of really a lot of logos. So
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful because it really fits the style, the beautiful vibe of Koali with all the colorful assets and
Absolutely. I like it.
I love it.
Sylph, do you have anything to add?
I thought the funny thing about this logo, actually, I do love the way that this logo looks. Like, it is one of the most happy and cute logos in there. Probably actually the cutest ones. But one of the things that I found really funny about this one, and the way that we voted on all the logos, is we all gave points to certain logos, and then Lady put that all into a scheme. So not only can you see, like, what place every logo has, we can also see who gave how many points to which logo. And this is the logo that Lady gave by far the most points to, which I thought was pretty funny. Like, you can really see this sort of personal opinion coming through in that little scheme. But for me, this was personally actually one of the lower ones, since even though it was one of my favorite looking ones, like, I absolutely love this logo, there's just something about the fact that some of the assets weren't completely made by the person who put the logo together, and that just sort of subtracted some points for me. But still, altogether,
Yeah.
it's a great pick.
Yeah,
I
I
think
get
that's-
what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And I might just call out the name again because I'm pretty sure he was German because he wrote the message in German, or at least partly in German. So it should be Christian Waschulewski, if I don't get that correct.
I thought it was Polish.
Waschulewski.
Wasn't it? Isn't it
Yeah,
Polish?
yeah. But I mean, we've got a lot of
Keralis should
people
know.
in Germany.
I'm Polish, buddy. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But thank you so much for submitting this awesome
Yes.
logo. Really, really awesome. Oh, clap, clap, clap.
Oh, I just hit my mic again. Like always.
All right. So logo number 9 has been made by Paige Grant. And also a very nice logo. Totally different from logo number 10. But I really like this one as well. It's more
This is very
simple,
clean.
but
Yeah, it's
really
very
nice.
clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, that one basically is also. I had to watch over it again and again and again. It got better by the time looking at it. So at the first point when we had the top 10, that was maybe my lowest one, I should say. But the more time I spent looking to it, it kind of got me even more. And I think that's a good one to talk about, a logo or maybe a graphic in general. If you look at it and it gets better, that's a good one. And I like how it works with the koali as the sky or water. I don't know, it could be sky or water. And then the beach as actually the sandy beach. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, really nice. Absolutely.
I just think it's very clean. Like you
Yes.
got to keep in mind as well, like having it on a thumbnail for YouTube, right? That would stand out because it's so clean in design. I like
Absolutely.
This is actually a
true.
perfect logo for a YouTube series. The
Yeah.
thing that for me actually though stuck out is I like this one, but it doesn't feel like it's Koali Beach and nothing else. Like you could have used it for another beachside park or resort. And that's the one thing that for me sort of subtracted some points from this one. I hate to be the negative person every logo submission. Like I still love this thing, but it's one that for me I had to subtract some points to because it's not inexplicably Koali Beach. But it's a great logo even still, and I think it could have some sort of potential if you just use it for something else maybe in future and just save this idea because it's a really cool idea.
Yeah, I mean, you can really exchange the letters and it will still work. And that's maybe also the downside of it, as you said.
Awesome. So thank you, Paige, for sending in this logo.
Thank you, Paige.
We're seriously clapping with every logo. All right. Okay, number 8 is from Aaron Roberts. And this one was actually sent in 5 different color schemes. But yeah, I really like how that palm tree is like floating under Koali Beach. I really like that design and the color scheme and with the sand. And yeah, I really like this one as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Really well made.
maybe I just take over Sylph's part now, because not to make him sim. That one for me is from the design part of it. I really love that one, and it might have even been one of the strongest. For me, actually, the colors made it a little bit, because it was sent in the different versions, but it all was down to the borders of the graphics and with shadows, without shadows and stuff. But still, it kept to the pinkish, reddish tone. And on its own, it looks really nice, but I think the vibe and the colors of Koali Beach are not that kind of colors, and that's what made it for me impossible to choose as the best one. From the design standpoint, it might be one of the best, even maybe the best, but yeah.
Yeah, this thing is super clean.
Mm-hmm.
I really love the look of it. But like you said, it's not as inexplicably Koali Beach, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it's definitely great. One of my personal favorites, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yes, 8 points, I guess. Sorry to bump it out like that, but I could remember that because we
I can check that one later.
yeah.
All right. Keralis, do you have anything to add?
Not much. I like it. Once again, for YouTube thumbnail, perfect logo.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
in mind, for
We
me
might-
as a YouTuber, for us as a YouTuber, this is going to be amazing. Oh,
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah, it's Aaron Roberts.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Thank you. Oh, that could
That one
be as
sketch
well.
of Key and Peele. right?
Aaron or Aaron. I don't know. It's in Dutch
Aaron.
you have Aaron. Aaron. I don't know. But thank you for submitting your logo. All right, so number 7 from Jake Southgate. And this was also one of my favorites. It was so hard in the end to choose. Damn. But I really like this one too. Like with the colors, having the volcano and stuff, and the coaster in it.
This is what I mean. They are so professionally made.
Yes, totally.
People are so creative.
I personally like that one a lot. I just don't know why I don't even know how many points I gave for it, but for some
I can
reason-
see you gave it 9 points.
Did
There
I?
we go. Just giving that back to you.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't. The problem was I can't even explain. I love it really much, but for some reason I knew I couldn't give it the most points. I don't know why. It was just something is missing, but I can't even explain. I like it from kind of every standpoint, but I just don't know why. But it's super great. It's for me personally one of the best. Yes, it is.
All right. So we are going to the...
Oh, yeah.
Clap,
Yeah,
clap.
yeah. Ooh. Wait, I think we forgot to clap for...
Lorenzo. Lots of... Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay. Awesome. So now we have number 6. And number 6 has been made by Lorenzo Massi. But it's a really nice logo as well. For me, this really felt like one of my total favorites. But as you said with the other logo, it didn't really feel like a Koali Beach theme. Even though I totally love like that, I don't know how you call that thing in the middle, but I totally love this logo, but it just wasn't for Koali Beach. It looks a little bit angry-ish, a little bit dangerous or something.
Yeah, that's the sort of vibes I was getting from it as well. And this is one of the most professional looking, if not the most professional looking logo that we've gotten, I think.
Yeah, I think what we can add to this as well is it would fit to the volcano area like spot on.
Oh, yeah.
But it simply lacks then the rest of the park a little bit. And yeah, if we would have gone for, logos on a map for different areas, that would be definitely the one to choose for the volcano area.
Yep. We could have maybe even used all of the logos. Like, I can imagine a lot of different uses for different areas for some of these logos, since they, every logo has a slightly different feeling, which is really cool.
Keralis, did you like this logo?
I love it.
How much did you like it?
I like it quite a bit because, as Sylv said, it's super professional. Like, it's very well made. It might be a little bit hard to see, read out the text itself as it is. But still very professional.
Yeah, totally love it. Thank you, Lorenzo Massi, for sending this awesome logo in. Number 5 is from Leonie Remmerswaal. I say it in Dutch. And this one was also one of my favorites. Damn, I seriously just couldn't choose. This
So
one was
cute.
really, really nice. And yeah, I don't know. It's just amazing. Like, it has something from everyone in it. Like, you see the temple and the turtle and the Koali, your resort. What is it called again?
The Bora Bora
The
house.
Bora Bora.
The Bora Bora huts. Yeah.
Bora
I
Bora.
totally forgot.
Yes.
And yeah, it's really, really nice and really well done. I totally love it.
Yes.
Thank you. Do you guys have anything to add?
It's a very wholesome logo. I don't know what's
Yeah.
wholesome about it. It's just, it fills you with joy.
It just
It
just
does.
frames Koali Beach so nicely. Like the weenie,
Yes.
the Bora Bora, the turtle. Everything is perfect.
Yes, it definitely is. For me, it's also the best art style. Full stop. I love
Yeah.
the art style. It's simple yet playful.
All right. Shall we clap?
Yes.
Well, we've kind of already, but yeah, that's good.
Thank you so much for sending in your awesome logo, Leonie. Okay. Number 4 is from Winston Lemmer. Also Dutch, I think. Winston Lemmer. Also amazing.
Yes.
You start, guys. Tell me what you think.
Very clean. Very clean.
Yes.
Frames everything in a very tight space. We get the elephants. We get some palm trees. The weenie, the little coaster just looping around.
The rising sun in the background.
Yes.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
It is the entrance, right? The building you see.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
the
I
entrance.
didn't
yes.
even notice that.
For me, the silhouettes really make this thing, like the way that the white elephants strike out against the dark background of the entrance, but then the sort of medium, like, darkness volcano behind it. It's hard to describe it, but the way that all the silhouettes work together is beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, that might be a little bit way too much into graphic design in general, but it's really hard to make these kind of flat and simple logos and then give it a depth, you know, that you really have this kind of layers.
Yeah, the slight gradient, I feel, adds to it a lot.
Right. And it's if you look closely to it, it's just not a light blue. It has a little bit of a shift in it. It goes from, you know, slight blue into nearly white for the elephants, and then it goes from the same slight blue into a little bit darker blue for the volcano, and then it has the plain blue for the middle part of it. So it adds a little bit of a, you know, a 3D effect, even though it's completely flat, and that's beautiful.
You'll even see that slight gradient on the text itself, as well as the sunrise background. It's really cool.
Yeah, really one of my favorites as well. I totally love this one.
All right. Do we need to clap?
Thank you for
Winston Lemmings.
Thank you, Winston Lemmer. And now we go to the top 3. Gosh, this is going so fast. Oh, bum, 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 bum. All right, so number 3. Also a very nice logo.
Wow, yes.
Oh, man.
And this one is made by Matteo Bramardi.
Yes, I mean, from his name, he should be the designer, right? I mean, this name is just this name is just made for being a designer.
Bramardi.
I just can see already his signature on a painting, Matteo Bramardi. No,
this is a piece of art in general. Like this almost transcends being a logo. I feel like it's got such a unique style to it. Like you can recognize everything, but everything's has been made just a little bit more pointy. Like it's a little bit more edgy than the way it really is in Planet Coaster. Like you can see an art style in it, and that's something I really love about this one.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, that was really hard. It has one thing. I would have counted this as my very favorite, to be honest, because the only thing is, unfortunately, the font.
Yeah.
Like the Koali Beach. It's beautiful, but I would have wished. I was like, I was so, no, could he have just chosen another font, and it would be, for me personally, bam, that's it. But yeah, so the font was the one I couldn't go for the best.
I love the font, but it's just not that clear to read.
Yeah.
So, but I totally love the font as well. And again, that Matteo used different types of things in this logo from things we made in Koali Beach. That is so awesome.
Yeah,
again, really awesome.
There's so much in it as well.
I love the choice for the restaurant as well.
Yeah, it's my restaurant. Wow. But your roof. So.
Fair enough.
No, but really nice. Thank you so much, Matteo, and congratulations with being number 3.
Yes,
wow.
Thank you.
Brava. Buongiorno.
Bravo.
Buongiorno. Bravo. Now we get to number 2, guys. Oh, this is so excited.
I love it. I love this one.
Damn.
It is such an amazing logo. Like, I mean,
Yes.
Oh,
Can someone tell me
Victor
this?
Gordillo Galea.
It's a lovely name, but
Yes,
it's
it
really
is.
difficult to say.
Is it Victor Gordillo Galay? Something like that?
Galea? I don't
Galea?
know. But it's a beautiful name. I think
Yeah.
it sounds really nice, but
It
I don't
does.
know if it's if we say it right. But okay, back to the logo. It's just awesome.
It's awesome, yeah.
This logo, I feel bad not giving this a first place, or not being able to give this a first place. Like, the first place deserves it as well. Like, that's not what I'm saying, but it feels bad to look at this thing and not being able to say, this is going to be it. It's just, it's so good as well. Like, this is where I really felt hard, where it really felt hard to make a choice, because this thing just has everything. The thing that I love most about this is how everything's very stylized. It has everything coming back that makes Koali, like the volcano, the patterns on the volcano, and but everything's so stylized, and that's what I really love about this logo.
That's right. There's just one problem for me. One. And we still have to say something about this. I'm sorry. But it's nothing about the logo itself. I think it's everything perfect. The only thing is our thinking of a tippy tent and that was the, the one from the Indians.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
And that was the only
That's
thing
right,
I was a
yeah.
little bit confused, and so I just, but I mean that's so.
Still, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. I love this one really, really much.
Yeah, I think this was my winner. I think this
Yeah,
was.
it was.
It was right. You guys
Yes,
are horrible.
it was.
All right,
It was.
Victor, in my heart,
Awesome.
you're the winner, right? Just so you know.
I think it was. No, it wasn't.
No,
your
it wasn't
favorite.
actually.
Victor, I take
No.
it back. Okay, you're a very nice person, but your logo did not cut it. I'm just kidding. It's an amazing logo.
No, actually, every one of you voted for number one. That is number one right now, except for me, because that was my second favorite, and I had number 4 as my favorite. But that's totally fine. Okay, so let's. Oh yes.
Victor,
Thank
yeah.
you,
Victor,
thank you,
amazing.
Victor, for your awesome logo. It's really, really great to see all you guys making so many awesome stuff for
And
us,
now-
just for us. Like we're doing YouTube and awesome.
Just having fun, and you do amazing logos for us. That's crazy.
Exactly.
You
That's so
guys are gonna
cool.
get somewhere in the world. I swear.
Yeah.
Some of this stuff is just so good.
All right, so are we ready for number 1?
Yes,
Ooh, drums.
it's exciting.
Okay, here it comes. Boom!
Oh yes, bliss in heaven.
Who made this logo?
I guess we will be killed now, guys.
No. This was just an awesome joke from
I
our
love
lovely
it.
friend.
It's amazing.
Is this a joke? What? Dude, it's got all the elements. It's got stylized letters, a rainbow signifying the tropical nature of the park.
It has some shadows, like we have shadows in the park.
It's beautiful.
You know what? I think this might have won if it only was like Comic Sans, alright? Its dad would have made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody just needs Comic Sans.
Okay, no, but we need to explain this, right? Like I think it was somewhere in the first few days, and then we got the email of our lovely community manager, Bo. And she was like, okay, I'm not like seriously sending in a logo, but I just want to tell you, I love your project and I love you guys. And so I just thought this would be funny to mention before.
Thank you, Bo.
Because it's really
Thanks,
awesome.
Bo.
Thank you so much, Bo, for
Very
all your support.
Much talent
We're-
in that.
It may not be
Oh, no,
first.
sorry.
It's an honourable mention, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's go to a real number 1 now.
Wait, we have to clap first for Bo.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Bo. All right. Now, here it goes, guys. Oh, and now. Yes. Here it goes.
There we go.
Awesome. I'm totally in love with this one.
Yep.
I have to say.
Same here. Same here.
It wasn't my favorite, but now it is. Like when I see it, how we already used it, which we can't tell yet. But yeah, I'm totally in love with this one.
Yeah.
Wow, for me, seeing this the first time, and he did also, like, he sent us a preview of this logo, how it looks, and immediately I was sure that this might be my winner if there isn't anything else which could blow me away like that did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it holds true until the very end. And with all the other awesome logos, which I have to say they are really awesome, but this one, I'm a fan of clean logos, but still giving it a little bit of touch, and this one combines everything. I do understand if there are people who say it might not be colorful enough, or lacking some personal elements or stuff, but really what I think what we wanted to capture is kind of a logo that stands out for Koali Beach, something which you wouldn't see anywhere else in a beach resort or something like that. So something which is really unique but recognizable at the same time. And I think that's what this logo really delivers.
I agree with this, actually. If you look at a lot of theme park logos, they are very colorful, very busy, got all sorts of elements from the theme parks themselves. And while I think it's awesome, and while they strike the right points for everything of logo design, like they have recognizable silhouettes, they're very simple, they've got the elements of the park, there's just something about this thing that's unique and completely different from other theme parks that I just love about it. And I feel like you could use it in a large variety of ways as well. This is
Yeah.
just the simple
Yeah.
basis, but there's a lot to build from this.
Yeah, and as
Yes.
Keralis mentioned in the beginning, like for a logo, was it Keralis? I'm not really sure. Like for a logo, when you have it covered on something in your videos, then the simplicity just does the trick. In this case, I totally love it. It's
It stands
Just-
out. It's clean.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
It's kind of like you know like the Starbucks logo, for example. I'm not saying this reminds me of it, but you know it's kind of like
Mhm.
very simple design wise, but it's you can recognize it straight away. But
Yeah,
it's,
that's
it's
a
Starbucks,
perfect
right?
example. Yeah.
So it's kind of like you
Absolutely.
can put it on like a mug, you can put it on a T-shirt, you can put it, but just frames it so nicely. I love
Mhm.
it. Javier,
Yeah.
thank
Definitely.
you so much.
same.
Yes, it
It's
was.
really, really
Actually, we have
nice.
to read out the name completely. I think it might be French, maybe. I tried in French, so it could be Xavier Morneau. I guess.
Javier.
Ooh,
That's it,
that
yeah.
sounds nice. Can you say that again, please?
It must be Xavier Morneau.
Ooh, I can just hear the
Ooh,
Shotem song
that
playing in the
sounds
background.
that sounds sexy. I was expecting Sylv to say that, but it sounds. Really
You don't want to hear my
sexy.
French.
No, that you think it's sexy.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, it's sexy as hell. Hell yeah. I don't even have to say it.
No, but it's really, really nice, and we all agreed that this one is just the best logo.
Yeah,
For
but hopefully he
Koali
is from
Beach.
France, because otherwise I messed up his name completely.
Well,
It's just.
but
okay.
congratulations with being number one, and yeah, as oh.
Yes!
And as mentioned before, we will use this logo, of course, in some final videos. Don't worry about that. It's going to be awesome. And we totally love to use your logo
Yes.
for the final episodes.
And we might have to mention you are the lucky one getting the great prizes. So we are getting in touch with you via the email you sent the logo, I guess. right?
Yes.
And sort it all out for you. And yeah, congratulations, man.
Exactly. And so that was like the Planet Coaster signed copy. You got the DLCs, and you get a goodie bag with a mouse pad. What was it again? Damn, I totally forgot. And of course the expo. So I really hope that you are able to come to the expo, and yeah, you can at least meet me and Rudi. And hopefully, Sylv and Keralis, you weren't able to come, right?
I'm not going to the expo. I'm so
No.
sorry.
Oh.
That's so sad. But well, let's just keep our fingers crossed that Sylv will be there, and then we hopefully can meet you in person on the
Yes.
expo. That will be
That would
so
be great.
awesome.
So let's hope for him that he's from the north of France. France. From what the hell?
that would be
So he can
nice.
swim over.
Yeah, no, well, just fly over then, or just use the train tunnel or a car. I don't know.
Just get
Let's
in
just
the
hope
car.
he's
Yeah.
from France, because there are some other French-speaking countries in this world as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. So thank you guys again, as Silver had said, for submitting these awesome logos. It was really such a tough choice.
Yes.
Going through more than 100 logos, it was
Crazy.
terrible, but so much fun. Like,
Yes.
but it was terrible in a good way. Like, it was just so many positive vibes and so many positive comments and
Yeah, even among the 90 plus logos that didn't make it, save for a few logos that were just some random Comic Sans and stuff, like all of the logos were really good, and it was hard to even get down to a top 10. So congratulations everybody, in a way.
Yes.
It's been awesome,
Yeah,
and it's been
absolutely.
great to have such an amazing response to our very quick, actually, idea of getting this competition out there.
mm-hmm.
So you've got any further final words for us, Sylv?
Well, I would just like to thank everybody for entering in the competition, and yeah, that's just about it, I guess. Actually, I'm not... Yeah, this video will be coming out hopefully still on the 23rd, which is as we speak right now, so we'll see how quickly we can get this out. But stay tuned for the upcoming days, since we have lots of videos planned using this logo as well in the very near future, and we've got all sorts of cinematic videos of the park, of the coasters, as well as some secret other stuff that you'll be seeing popping up in the next few days. So yeah, stay tuned for some great stuff, and thank you guys for watching this video. Thanks from all the Koali people, and see you guys in upcoming videos. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.